That's right, you read that right. Today we're doing weights and bands. Hi, I'm Disciplined Dave, where I put the technique in your physique. Today is a very important video because today, I promise you, we're gonna maximize your results by making sure we incorporate dumbbells and bands. Now the thing is, when you incorporate resistance bands with weights, you really get the full benefit of using weights. A lot of times when you're using weights, you're not getting the full strength curve when you're using the weights. For example, when you're doing an arm curl, the strength curve is at the bottom. The hardest part of when you're doing the exercise is at the bottom. And once you get about halfway, you're pretty much closing your arm because gravity is working in your favor. But with the resistance band, that strength curve is going to get harder as you get to the top. So we're going to merge those two worlds together so we get the best of both worlds by incorporating resistance bands with weights so we get the full strength curve throughout the entire exercise. Now, I'm going to go over a lot of technique here. Make sure you pay attention and watch the video to the end so you can get the full benefit to get more developed arms and more strength. So now that you got your head wrapped around, how are these dumbbells going to work with my resistance bands? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So let's go ahead and get started.
It's not a game, it's a rage thing.
Now, you know I'm not just going to let you just listen to dope music with the workout. I've got to give you some technique. Now, when you're doing this exercise, you want to make sure when you come to the top of that strength curve where it's going to be the toughest, you really want to squeeze those biceps. Make sure you squeeze as hard as you can right there at the top so you can take full advantage of using bands with weights. Now make sure you stand sideways with the weight side leg backwards and the off weight leg side forward. And you want to make sure that when you come up, you keep the weight as close to your body as possible.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like to play with a couple of editing tricks. Leave a comment below if you like the editing style. Now let's get to the workout. So here we're going to do a good old technique check. And what you want to do is make sure that you keep your arm elevated the entire time. And you want to keep your wrist bent backwards and you want to squeeze the peaks of those biceps. That's really going to get them to stand up strong and create that nice little tennis ball effect in your arm. Now let's learn about this technique. So what you're going to do is make sure that you're in a bent position, and then you want to make sure that your arms come up straight and slightly going forward, and you're squeezing your biceps. This is not to be confused with a back workout of a bent over row where you're squeezing your back. Here the back is remaining stationary and you're only pulling up the arm while going slightly forward to squeeze your biceps. And here's another little technique. Make sure those wrists are bent backwards so you can focus on that bicep.